Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jared from UpDownLeftDie, and you're listening to episode 7 of Buffer Buddies. Let's see who's with us tonight. We have... I'm dead. Damn it, I'm dead. Hey, guys, you're listening to Buffer Buddies, episode 7. I'm Jared from UpDownLeftDie, and we got with us tonight...
Jared isn't important, but I am dead. I am life advice counselor number 1 of everything. Don't question it.
Hello, I'm Peter, aka CoderGeek42. I am a huge Linux geek and nerd.
What's up? I'm Chris, aka Game Dork of Game Dork Plays and aka Nonsense, because I rap and you know. See ya. That's it.
And I'm Juria Guria, and I'm just here with myself.
I'm Recipes420. Hi.
Recipes420. You actually went with your name that's in the Discord. That's great.
Yep.
Just to be clear for everyone, he's actually Rest in Peace 120, but there's an internal joke we have. I want to hype up your... Yeah, he's also a Twitch streamer. Anyways, we're watching Popstar Stopping, whatever that name is. I can never get it right. Tonight, I'm just going to go ahead and start that. But if we want, you guys could talk about what snacks we have, who has snacks and what snacks.
I have no food.
That's not good.
Well, that's not very nice. I am currently drinking a Red's Peach Ale because I found it at Stater Brothers, and it is freaking delicious.
All right.
I mean,
I have a huge bag of kettle
think
corn.
you can eat broken glass.
You should give that a shot.
All right, cool.
Wait, did you say eat or drink? I have a green smoothie and some of these pop chips. I'm sorry, it's not pop chips. It's popped sour cream and onion rice crisps, and I already ate like half the bag like an hour ago.
I started a band with my two best friends, Owen and Lawrence.
Well, I have an orange juice. That's pretty delicious. Yeah.
You could put some vodka in there.
Yes.
Ah.
He did put some vodka in there.
The thing about the Style Boys is that
I have a bottle of wine.
their friendship was really authentic. You know, you can
Is this just the Lonely Islands the movie?
That's what it's
Probably.
our first single.
Basically. Because if they did the Lonely Island movie...
Wait, how did he go from
people
being a
probably
drummer
wouldn't
to a
see it the
rapper?
same.
I don't know. You don't question anything.
Karate guy. You kidding me, man? That song changed my life.
Now I'm in a cowboy hat. Now I'm in a cowboy hat.
Wait, and then pop? What?
So much like
Stop jumping
auto-tune
genres,
sounding.
people. Come on, pick a genre and stay with it.
Lies. Wow.
Charismatic one, the one who brought it all together. You tell me.
Things definitely started to get complicated.
Game Dork, your webcam is like a missing node to me.
It's like the 90s.
Oh yeah, it's like a cable channel encrypted that I didn't get the box for, so I'm hacking into.
What is
There
it
you go.
doing?
That's a little better.
It's getting a little better,
That's not better at all.
Yeah, it's fixed.
It's just my cell phone, basically.
Exit only.
We broke up the next day. I went solo and Owen became my DJ. Lawrence quit the music biz altogether.
The waveform for that looks so weird.
Japan to hunt dogs like a dickhead. But it turned out all of that was just a blessing in disguise.
It's like the Spice Girls all over again, you guys. I can't take this.
He's a vampire.
What can I say?
Is this what happened to the Spice Girls?
And I owed it all
I think this is the quickest in a movie that I've ever started asking myself, WTF is going on?
Really? This isn't even like the craziest of movies, because this is purposely.
Let's wait till next week.
What are we watching next week?
Oh yeah.
Scary movie.
We're already
What?
planning for next week. Like, screw this one, screw it.
No, well, I had to put out the image tomorrow, so we always plan a week in advance. Rest in peace. What was that? What was that movie?
It's called, I think it's called
Sorry,
Tony the
podcast listeners,
Dinosaur.
I'm still new to
Or
this.
Tony the T-Rex, I mean.
Wait, what's it called?
Tony the T-Rex.
My fans and me,
Never heard of that.
we're in love.
It is a movie about
Songs are love letters.
oh my god, what's his name? Paul Walker, who turns into a dinosaur.
Oh my gosh.
Bar none, I am the most humblest. Number one at the top. Crumble is by far the most crumblest.
Dang.
Yeah.
I love Andy Samberg, but I can't stand Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's just dumb.
No, that's
What?
the best.
I
That
don't know.
show's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do it.
It's so good.
You guys recommend
You
it?
know, I highly recommend it. It gets better too. Like first season, it's like okay.
I only
but,
saw a
like,
couple of the first season episodes.
Whatever season they're in now is like fantastic.
I think the first season was hilarious.
It was good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just nothing in comparison where they are now. Because like Captain Holt's character was like too stern, and then they kind of show you like who he is like a little bit more, and he's way funnier now.
Because that's like for everyone though, like character development.
Yeah.
And comedy is so fun though because you're not expecting it, But when it happens, you're like, whoa.
Right. That's why I say like before they didn't allow him to do anything that like was like outside of his character, and now he does it all the time, and it's like really good. And which I knew they were going to do. I was just waiting for them to do that. And Terry Crews, come on.
I plan to make a song with them eventually, but that's gonna be crazy.
I'm so humble. I instantly connected with that because I'm probably the most humble person that I know.
Is he saying he's so humble?
Yeah.
Wow.
And is he making fun of like Kanye West or something right now?
It's a pretty exciting time right now. Connor's second album.
He's like making fun of the entire like music industry, like mainstream music.
I did like the hologram. That was cool.
I've been Style Boys. It used to be the four of us riding around in a van, but with
Oh yeah, the new SNL kind of sucks too.
be a little bit bigger.
Sure, Connor surrounds himself with people who are agreeable. I wouldn't call them yes men.
I love him, man. The ladies, man.
He is a personal assistant, a party coordinator, an ab trainer, basketball coach, an eyebrow specialist, sneaker jockey, 2 umbrella wranglers, a weed roller, a weed holder, a DJ Maximus, scarf caddy, a guy who punches him in the nuts so that he remembers where he came from, a perspective manipulator. Oh, that's a guy who's slightly shorter than Connor, who he pays to stand near him at events to make him look.
That's too much money to just spend on.
Days I was in a band. You may have heard of him called Tony.
I want to be that guy.
That seems like the best job.
Exclamation point after the name, and I thought my name should have a question mark, so it will be Tony. In hindsight, it was not my best.
Just like what they do with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Who's laughing now? Best friend Maximus. My mom gave him to me when
Tony?
Dad died. The closest thing I've ever had to like a little.
What if you do like a Spanish exclamation point?
That was hella scaly.
That could be the 5th or 6th Tony. I don't know how many Tonys were in that band.
With soggy bone syndrome, and that he was not going to make it past like 6 months. But that was 20 years ago. You're my best friend. Don't tell Owen.
Come on up here. This is Owen's world right here. This is where I keep all my gear. This is one of the earliest synths I ever got. The DX7 this is a classic.
Aw.
Oh, in Connor's show? No. In Connor's show, I just use this. It's an iPod, 60 gigs. So, I could fit the entire show. And plus, like, a bunch of dope audiobooks.
This movie's gonna be kind of crazy, or I'm not sure because it's like it has like kind of real music. I'm gonna guess that they made for it in it. That's kind of cool. Like
kind of like modern Spinal Tap.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's pretty good. I'm not sure. I might exclude the movie audio from the podcast. You're like not supposed to put music in your podcast. something like that.
I'm pretty sure copyright allows you to put it in there as long as it's low quality and for like critiquing purposes, which I suppose this podcast could be considered.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm getting away with it because
use.
it's like I'm hoping fair use. But like I also read a blog where it's like
machine, then you're okay.
Okay, good. I'll put it through a low quality filter. Well, that's my thing is like the movie audio is not, I'm not like uploading straight movie audio and we are talking about it. So I'm hoping that like it's quiet enough and like you're getting away with that.
Yeah.
If lawyers are listening to this, I'm ignorant to the law. Please go easy on me.
I love the guys on YouTube who upload episodes with like the audio sped up and pitched up to kind of
like
get around
pitched up or like and flipped and stuff like that. Yeah, there was a song I was trying to play on Audio Shield and it was like slightly slower or like and the pitch was a little bit lower and I'm like, oh, they uploaded that to get around copyright.
I'm not gay, but if I was, I would want equal rights. I'm not gay, but if I were, I would marry who I like. It's not fair. I'm not gay. The government has a say in who can love who.
Can you use a private YouTube video for Audio Shield?
I don't think. Oh, No, a private probably not. Unlisted maybe, but seems like it'd be really hard. I mean, it would be really annoying to do, but yeah, possible.
Don't you have to synchronize stuff to the music or something?
What?
When you do like the Audio Shield thing?
Huh?
Or is that like automated?
It's an algorithm.
Oh, okay.
Sports.
True love trumps all predator. Flying kicks not gay. Big watch not gay. Missionary one love. Gym socks nunchuck not gay. Light a fluid HD. Ninja world peace. Four wheel drive gay. Married love beef. Free love golf club. Not gay. Rainbow muff dive. Harvey milk Sean Penn not gay. Drum solo courtside seat safe sex.
Funny that we're watching this on Pride Day.
Yeah. But is this him like overcompensating? Saying he's not gay?
It's like basically No Homo, but just in a song form.
Yeah. Well, No Homo was a song originally.
It was?
Yeah, it was by the Lily Island.
Oh, yeah, huh?
It's not allowed. It's allowed now.
Oh, my God.
Usually I don't like to read reviews, but...
Buffer buddies, buffer buddies, buffer
I was
buddies.
looking at... Oh, we do need a theme song if anyone's out there that makes music. I was looking at GarageBand though, and it seems like it's not super hard, so I might try that out if I have some free time.
No, like it's a
But it probably won't be anything good if it comes from me.
Pitchfork can be kind of pretentious though, so. But, what? You're gonna knock my hustle. Let's look at another one. Let's pull it up. Rolling Stone. Okay.
Wow.
Rolling Stone has given it the shit emoji.
Man, now I want a review site that goes negatives.
They must have had a problem with their. No, this seems like the right score for how they're saying this. You know what? Let's just do a search. Conquest a Triumph. That's a good one. Let me read this. This is on The Onion. So, mixed. Let's call it mixed reviews.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention during the intros that Tiffany's not going to be joining us because she's at the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra concert. I had a whole thing. It was going to go on the list, and then I was going to bring it back to the top and be like, and Tiffany's not going to be here. But now I'm doing that 10 minutes, 12 minutes
That's
late.
what editing is for, man.
Nope, I don't edit this.
All right.
I don't have time for that.
We gotta do the whole thing over again.
I know. Stop. Restart the movie. But yeah, she got invited. Someone invited her to like some thingamajig, so she's doing that instead. So whatever,
Nice.
we're not that important to her.
That's still cool though, man. Actually,
No, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Concert thing.
It's kind of funny. I always like when it happens when like someone else on Facebook post. They're like, "Oh, I can't wait for the Kingdom Hearts thing," but it's like not related to the other. You see two friends that don't know each other, and you're like, "Oh, like that's funny. They're both at the same area."
Swanky pumps, moped music, Costco samples like a motherfucker. Crank up the mids. Patrick Stewart, Muddy, you know who it is. For real.
Immediately I said, man, this guy right here, he's gonna make it big. Because when you have a catchphrase, the world is catched by your phrase.
You fast forward, things start to happen, man. You get the Pop Music Award. Now offers a solo contract. Yeah. How did the other Style Boys feel about that?
You know, they took it fine. Owen is my DJ and my best friend.
That's good.
And Lauren.
Oh, it's that. I like that guy.
It's the you played yourself.
My name is Lawrence Dunn. I used to be in the Style Boys. Now I'm a farmer. Being out here in nature, away from all the people and the trappings of modern life, it's so peaceful. There's nothing like it. I've never been happier. So yeah, this is all my woodwork. It's kind of my passion, my hobby. This is a nice piece. It's called Government in Crisis for obvious reasons. There's a mask.
His accent even changed. He just becomes a farmer and he slightly has a draw.
Style Boys, that's 3.
Is that the sequel to Dexter?
It doesn't work with 2. You know, it's like a tricycle.
No, he became a lumberjack. Never mind. Also, spoiler alert. Sorry.
Oh,
thanks for that.
The hat.
How dare.
So,
You know, it was time for us to all move on. Get over it.
When the Style Boys broke up, damn. The only other
a bicycle.
I'm a style boy.
Standing in front of buildings.
Nas is the most serious hip hop rapper and most respected. So for him to do this, yeah, he is like. That's all I'll say.
I didn't know this movie was like in the mockumentary format.
Listen to this, homie. We
Yay, Maya Rudolph.
washer dryers, blenders, and microwaves across the country.
You could do that?
Yes, nerd. It's just Wi-Fi jibber jabber.
Mhm.
It's not a big deal.
Nobody doing appliance shit, my nigga.
Is that right, my nigger? No one is doing appliance shit.
Okay, went with the hard R. This is that next, man. I told y'all Deborah's a genius.
It's true. And it is also pronounced Deborah.
I love how Macklemore he looks right now.
Yeah.
What's the origin of that?
I believe
IoT is the worst.
That was
ridiculous.
Right?
Oh my God. Who would want to music?
With a hard R.
I know it's kind of weird, but Aquasman's going to help us get the music out there, man.
I mean, so people are going to have a problem with
Do I have to censor that? Podcast.
Maybe.
Is that like a Ron?
Well, you said you're recording the audio from the movie separately. You could always just bleep that.
Yeah.
So,
okay, that's really annoying.
I mean,
then.
but it's I don't know. It seems like it's part of the hilarity of the movie is like I pronounce them.
Yeah,
it's not actually the word like with a way Ebonics might say it. So it's like it's humor. It's great.
Well, to me, it's like I'm not saying it, so like it's the movie. The movie said it. You can't be mad at me, but at the same time, I don't know if that should be uploaded in the podcast. I'm not sure.
It's half a second. I don't think anybody.
Okay.
Well, at least
Okay,
I
fine.
wouldn't.
It
I
is
wouldn't care
listed
personally,
as I do have the little E for that.
Yeah,
reason
so-
on all the I don't know. Like that's just to keep us safe because I have no idea if like our podcast is offensive or not, and I don't know what movies we're watching, so I just listed the whole podcast as explicit for that reason.
Yeah, all right. Got the two of you. Great. Okay. Have a little separation, please.
Oh, wait, hang on, Gary. You're not trying to break up the dream team.
What's up, Rocky? Tiff would have said something.
I would buy that. I would definitely buy that.
That's great. Oh, so even I critiqued earlier about talking over other people, and I just did it myself.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
That guy's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's my boy. Mr. Cheezel, that's sad.
Where he's just kind of everywhere, like oxygen or gravity or clinical depression. He's just everywhere.
You know what the problem with this movie is it's not stupid enough for this podcast. I think it's a well put together movie. Yeah, and all these famous people in it. We need more of Paul Walker turning into T-Rexes coming next week.
Because it's like the other movies we watched were like serious action movies. We were just like, this is over the top, but like this is a comedy, actually, like for the sake, of being. And
in order for me to enjoy it, I'm actually trying to listen, so I'm aware of that.
If you want goofy, you got to watch Hot Rod.
Right. That should have been a better Andy Samberg movie over this one.
But that's still, fine. Like it's adorable, like because it's like, they're being so stupid, but
The way you said that.
What, stupid?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Last night, Popstar Connor for Real's new album, Conquest, was released on all Aquaspan appliances.
Who would buy that?
No one.
I would.
Yeah, like,
wow.
Like I'd use an oven like once a year, maybe.
But if it only plays when you open it, that's good.
It's only playing
for like 5 seconds.
And it was all wireless or something.
Oh man!
It came out of every appliance in my house.
For real.
Would that still have been funny if it was Trump instead of Obama?
I don't think so.
Good question.
It'd be less
Trump
funny.
would have been felt normal.
Because
look,
that's
to the left.
Well, no, tell man.
Oh wait, it's Nolan.
But if it was Trump, I would felt too real. Like, that's just what he would say.
Yeah.
That is probably something he has said, but like no way Obama would have said something like that.
I really like these spoof. The spoof TMZ.
Spoofing in real life now, man.
TMZ's the worst.
They are the worst. But I want to watch this show with all these famous actors.
TMZ looks like a fun show. I want that.
Yeah.
Maybe the numbers were wrong.
Oh, this dumb Wi-Fi.
Like
ladies, man.
Computer virus or something. Yeah, you could be right. I'll have Jay look into it.
Is Josh gonna come today? Hopefully, finally.
Hopefully.
And Mark in the comment section.
That's right. What happened to Mark?
Mark's dead.
Mark's dead.
Wait, you'd be really sad if that was actually true.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, that literally could be a thing. Oh god, now I'm kind of worried.
There's a moth in my room, and it scared that crap out of me just now.
Well, there was this one time this girl stopped. I was talking to this girl, and she just stopped texting me, and I just I guess she died. So that's what happened. It was very sad week.
You're breaking out there, Jared.
Oh no, I am.
Your audio's kind of choppy.
The ghost of her was trying to get in.
You're turning into me, but last week.
Welcome, Jared, into
the Twilight Zone.
Dun, dun, dun. Is it still?
Keep speaking.
Because you all sound fine to me.
It's still kind of choppy.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a bee now. Oh, that's the movie. Never mind.
The bee is in the movie. How about now? Do I sound better?
But I mean,
there are no bees.
Jared, your mic sounded just a little bit different from the get-go, but it wasn't robotic or choppy in the beginning, but it just sounded like there was like a sock over it or something, but now it is.
Now it is what?
Hold on, I turned down I think it's fine right now.
You think it's fine right? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you all sound fine to me and my internet connection is fine, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. But it sounds good?
Yeah, it sounds better.
It's good
cool.
now.
Technically lower your heart rate until
what's happening?
Worst guitar tech ever.
Yeah. Oh, I love this guy.
I think I could be a better guitar technician.
Yeah, you would think that, but you don't know how hard it is.
Yeah, I bet he got the job just because of his hair. And Andy Samberg.
Yeah, how long is your hair? Because I don't think you're a better guitar tech based on your hair. Like,
no, I don't have that long hair, but I have some pretty good hair.
But it's not that long, so you're not that good.
I really owe that, and I'm lucky to have her support.
Okay, you go first. Kids first, and then moms.
Everybody is in this movie.
Yeah, I was going to say there's so many.
This is a lot of people.
Basically.
And I do the food service.
That's weird because I didn't really hear much about this movie when it came out, and that's odd for like such a huge like, cast list.
I didn't even know about this movie till I saw the post.
Really?
What came out around the same time this came out though? Because if there was some other movie that was like way more, just such a really.
I don't even.
So many cameos.
I don't even think it was so much that. I think, a lot of us stopped watching SNL for the longest time, and we kind of lost interest in that whole thing. So I remember seeing the trailer and being like, "Oh, that kind of seems funny," but then not going.
I don't even think it's that. I don't think they
SNL because he's.
Yeah, this had nothing to do with SNL. I think there was like very little marketing for this movie. I think that's the problem. I remember seeing like a few ads and like that was it. Like and then like it came out and that was so.
Yeah, according to IMDb,
The Lonely Island. They left in 2010 with SNL.
Wow. Yeah, IMDb says this movie came out about the same time as Warcraft, Finding Dory, Now You See Me Too, Independence Day Resurgence, etc.
So not much competition going on there.
Yeah, but like none of those movies even. Oh, but you know what? I was in Japan the whole time when those movies were out, so I don't expect to have seen any because I don't remember seeing any marketing for those other than like Facebook.
Finding Dory, I did. That was about it.
Maybe because it's not like a serious movie. It's not like a blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I doubt Hot Rod had like much publicity.
No, but it's still a good movie.
Like one of my favorite.
Hot Rod had
they do a
Hot Rod had
thing.
Hot Rod had like like word of mouth going for it.
Yeah.
I only know one person that watched this movie besides us.
Like there are literally no one else in the world that watches movies.
Probably not. We're probably like the only people.
And we are.
So that means we can decide the future of cinema.
Wait, let's see how many ratings. We might be able to sway the rating system on. Let's see how many ratings there are for this movie.
Wasn't it -4?
Yeah, -4.
31,249.
Yeah, on IMDb. So we can't be very influential there.
You should make like a rating system on the Buffer Buddies website.
You're right. Damn, I should.
Like, we could be Buffer bars.
Yeah, we could be a freaking review site.
Like the worst, best review site.
Yeah, but like it would be reviewed in such a way like, was it a good movie for Buffer Buddies? And so it's like, that's not useful to me. I just want to watch a movie.
That's true because we're gonna.
It was 10 out of 10, but we're actually going to give it a 4 because it wasn't very funny. And then people were like, that doesn't matter. Like, I'm not watching it with a bunch of people. I can't use the system.
Well, there isn't a movie recommendation site for like groups of people.
Yeah,
that's true.
There are for like things like,
recommendations for group rabbit situations. You're basically the headliner of this thing.
Yeah, we might. Yeah,
are good, but you can't watch them with people.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, I specifically will not watch a movie I actually want to watch on here because I can't really hear the audio very well, and I'm not really paying attention. So if I actually want to watch something, I won't watch it on here on with us. So it's kind of the same thing. If you're like in a party situation, you don't want to put on like a really deep movie like Interstellar or the ripoff. What was the new one? What was the movie that was basically the same with aliens that just came out?
Don't tell them, guys. Don't tell them. Let them suffer. Damn it, what did I just say?
Thank you. No, because it's bad podcasting. Arrival, which is basically the same movie as Interstellar. I wouldn't put that on at like a party because it's the same movie. Shut up. You can't really put that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh wow, they don't go in space. Not the same movie.
You're talking about the one with what's his name? And what's her name?
I'm trying to make a point here that's irrelevant to that. I wouldn't put those on at a party because you like walk out of the room. You're gonna miss parts. So you're right. We should have a movie that's like a good like.
Jared,
these are good to put on.
Jared, what's Interstellar?
I said let's not talk over each other before the podcast. Let me finish the damn sentence.
No,
I wouldn't put those on at a party. You could put on better movies. Our review site could be about good. I know I could. I should just mute you if you talk over me. Bam, you're out of the podcast, and then it's just me. All right, you can talk now. What?
We should watch Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, that would be so good.
This movie had a really low budget for all of the famous people in it.
What was this budget?
$20 million.
That's kind of a lot.
How do you afford all these people?
What? For a Hollywood movie, that is really low.
Friends and favors. They
Because it seems like, isn't each person like $1 million? They can only afford like 20 people.
So with that, kicking people off the podcasting, does that work for us as well? Or is it just you, Jared?
Well, it's my podcast and I'm recording it, so I'm not sure how you could block me.
Okay.
So it's more of a dictatorship going on here.
Yeah.
See how it is.
Yep. Yeah.
All hail our benevolent dictator, Jared. All hail.
Who's the meat avatar?
That's me.
That's M Dead.
Oh, okay.
He's just a piece of meat. I keep forgetting the name of the country in Papers, Please.
Estonia. No.
Arstotska.
Glory to Arstotska.
Yeah. I like that.
I can never get past the first level.
Is this a real game? This isn't a real game.
It's on a Wii.
Yeah, but there was like... I don't think that was a real game.
I think on the Wii you can do like homemade stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, homebrew. Yeah, if you hack it. Wait, what is that? Is that a helmet?
Yeah, it's like a DJ helmet.
That's pretty cool.
Man, everyone wants
reminds me of the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Yeah, Black Knight with LEDs.
Yeah. LSD too.
LSD 3PO.
These are great.
Ooh.
That's some lumens.
I was going to say I can make that, but I probably can't make that. Or that.
Whoa.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did they have to get licensed for that?
Ew, One Direction.
Damn it. Server.
Hunter is the shit. Oh, I love you.
He's going to die.
Buffer buddies.
Wait, what did he ask him to do?
I think put the helmet on.
Oh.
Putting that helmet on Owen's head, that was a brilliant gimmick. And I wish I'd done that with Zayn. We could have kept him in one direction.
Aw, he's pushing his friend away.
Pranks is where it's at. Man, like, you gotta have fun on tour, yo.
Man, everyone's trying to be Daft Punk now.
That sense of humor where it's like, stop now, please stop. But he keeps on going.
Man, they're just ripping off everyone. Now it's Jackass.
Yeah. It's a parodying within a parody in this movie.
That's messed up.
Oh God!
And that's probably like a take on the Justin Bieber thing about his comment on Anne Frank.
What did he say?
Did that come before or after this movie?
Before, didn't it? Because this was 2016. He said it like a couple years ago.
But what did he say? Justin Bieber? Julia? You can't just drop that stuff on the podcast and not
no, he said like Anne Frank would have been a believer or something like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, my God.
You know, and it's like so insensitive. Like, what do you mean she would have been a devoted fan? Like, how, what? Why?
She's a girl? Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
He would have died either way.
Why would she want to listen to him?
Right, like, I'm going to go ahead into, Anne Frank's, the annex and just write in the guest book, like, oh, she probably would have been a believer, so you're welcome. Like, what?
Y'all want to hear the hottest song in the streets right now?
Oh, I forgot to do this.
Look, man, Connor got all the way to the top of this business, And the higher you get, the harder you fall. I mean, ask any coconut.
Thing is that Connor's never been as good as he was with the Style Boys. Whatever him and Lawrence were beefing over, they need to figure out a way to...
This guy's supposed to be Tyler, the Creator.
This is a short movie.
Yeah, it's only an hour and a half, which is perfect for the podcast. Got to keep it short.
We're so used to movies being like 2.5, 3 hours long.
Yeah.
We're like an hour and a half. What? What is this?
Oh, we could do an extended Lord of the Rings podcast series.
Yeah, it's totally
17 hours of Lord of the Rings or whatever that time is.
Oh my God, yes.
I mean,
I'd only be able to
Fast and
upload.
Furious.
Yeah, no, he's saying all at once. Either way, I'd only be able to upload like 2 of those a month. Like we would have to reduce to like a bi-weekly podcast if we did that.
Ooh, I got it. That's when we do like our, instead of 24-hour fundraising type thing, it's a 17-hour fundraising thing, and we're just going to watch the whole entire extended Lord of the Rings.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah. I just pulled that number out of thin air. I don't know if that's the actual...
Whoa.
They're pretty long.
You better check yourself, all right?
Yeah, we only deal with facts on this.
Well, it's probably like 18 because there's the 6 movies, right? And they're all 3 hours long.
The math checks out.
Well, you mean with the Hobbit? We're not going to do the Hobbit ones. No, we're just doing the extended Lord of the Rings.
Extended Lord of the Rings is like 4 hours per movie, isn't
They're
it?
like 6 hours per one.
Yeah, there's something
like
insane.
and there's 3 of them, so 18 hours. So 17. You're pretty close.
Wait, there's extended ones? I thought they were just 3 hours each.
The 3 hours is regular. Extended is like 6 hours.
Dang, that's crazy.
And they're amazing.
See, I always fall asleep on the regular movies.
Wait, what?
How do you fall asleep during Lord of the Rings?
There's too much talking.
Yeah, what?
But it's
too much talking.
You guys got to understand, John Swartzwelder is a simple man with simple desires.
Yeah. Yeah, we should watch Hot Rod.
That's all he wants to watch.
So the full runtime of the extended edition with credits is 726 minutes or 12.1 hours.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, I was about to be like, give it to me in non-nerd numbers.
In metric time.
Yeah. Epoch, duh. We're about to not be able to use Epoch. Wait, you know what's going to happen with that, Coder Geek? Because it's going to be too long for 32-bit.
Wait, which one? I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry.
Linux Epoch time is reaching the limit of 32-bit numbers.
That happened in a while ago.
It already happened?
Yeah.
So what do they do?
The next limit is 64 bits. That's going to happen like 2038, if my memory serves. And so basically that gives us like, a decade and a half to really figure out, or 2 decades actually, to figure out like, okay, by that point we'll probably be at larger sizes of numbers, at which point that won't even be a problem anymore. So, or, we could just like, as a worldwide community of computer users, do something to adjust that. But
wouldn't we solve it in the same
64-bit stuff? Yeah.
But wouldn't we solve it in the same way we solved it for 32-bit? Don't we just use like 2 registers or something like that?
Well, the way we solve 32-bit is everything is now 64-bit at least when it comes to time stuff. So like even 32-bit systems will still store it 64-bit internally.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But like, how do you load that? You just use 2 registers.
Yeah,
because that's what I say is like there's a lot of still like a lot of IoT things or like ARM processors that are 32 bits.
Right.
Anyways, for people listening who didn't get that, just disregard it all.
Oh, I muted you for that whole part. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I was just talking to the podcast listeners by myself about like
you can't. How would you do that? I'm looking at the waveform. But she's right. I was muted. I don't know how you did that.
Jared, I like how. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you see, I pretend to be really like an idiot when it comes to technology, but no, you fools!
You're actually a hacking. Yeah, you're hacking savant.
I'm a hacking savant named Croissant. No, I'm kidding. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jared, I like how you asked me that right as I was like actually trying to pay attention to the film, which I guess is not what I'm supposed to do during this podcast.
No, no one's supposed to watch it. It's just there. Nope.
Oh
no! This parody of TMC is the best part of the movie.
So good.
So good.
Wait, was that Mike Myers?
I don't think so.
Because the actors are really good, though.
I thought the guy in the blonde wig was Mike Myers.
It just looked like what's his face from Wayne's World. It did the other guy though.
Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
His movie is horrible.
The turtle one, Master of Disguises.
Yeah, that one.
I'm going to be the Master of Disguises.
I love Master of Disguise.
It's so good.
It's funny in its own way. I get it. It wasn't a good movie, but like for some reason, it has like that cult following that makes it funny. That might actually, yeah, in a way, yeah. I could see that comparison. That might be a movie we might have to do for this because it's just so goofy and just like.
I'd watch it.
Like, who thought of that movie? What's wrong with them?
Dana.
I can't believe that Connor remembered.
We're not worthy. Oh, look at these dogs.
Plot twist, she's allergic to dogs.
Dogs. Wolves. I just see this ending so badly.
No, this is going to work fine.
What? Is that seal?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Part of my childhood, thanks to my mom.
Oh no, she's gonna say no.
All that fur. Oh, no, wait, that's cherry blossoms.
You thought that was the fur?
I thought it was fur, too.
Because, like, my friend, he has 3 huskies, and when you go in his house, it looks like that.
Yeah, because they got triple coat. They aren't made for warm weather.
Yep.
It's Paul Scheer.
That's how wolves work, man.
On IMDb, Paul Scheer, wolf handler. That's his character name.
The handler just runs away.
He's like, we're all fucked. Oh no. See?
They were bolting.
Why does she have a gun?
Why is it silenced?
I've been in this situation before. I think I got these scars from wolves.
They just had to have the press there.
Seal.
Ripping pepperonis.
Connor for real is being sued by R&B singer Seal.
Why would he do that to Seal?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Seal suits.
I just want to thank Seal again and wish him a fast recovery. He's going to be fine. That's great news.
Seal suits.
Kissed by a fist.
Ned Stark forever.
The Skynet of Popstars? What?
What does that mean?
I don't even.
From back in the day, the donkey roll. You guys.
Oh man, so many actors on this movie. The full cast list is like 4 pages long.
Dang.
You know
so
what?
It's
because of all the people that ever came on SNL. They have all those contacts.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier.
That
Because
makes
like they have
sense.
so many friends and stuff that's like the acting networking that they've been doing.
Yep, artists and freaking actors. So that makes sense.
Oh
This
no!
is back when he had that like his finger injured or whatever.
Yeah, that's
pretty funny.
Like gnarly
I'm sure.
stuff,
I don't know what happened to his finger, but it just
it's the ring. It usually happens to men more than it does with women, because of working with heavier machinery and they weigh more. But what happens is your ring, if it gets caught on something and your body weight pulls it, it skins. It pulls off all the skin, and that's what happened to him. He like fell on the rug, and
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to. New topic.
Oh man, like it just makes your mind and your brain squeeze.
That makes me think there should be like a more like wooden rings, because I feel like you could break the wooden ring more likely than a metal ring. Would it be breakaway? Just like wood would probably be more fragile if you had a wooden ring.
But would it work?
Yeah, but wood would work.
Would work.
Also, splinters would be a problem.
Well, you would sand it.
Polish. Yeah, if it was polished and sanded. And,
It's not raw wood, just unfinished wood. Ouch.
Here's a tree stump. Figure it out yourself.
You can sell a kit.
They do exist. Wood rings do exist.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I think there'd be a bigger market for it for that reason. I guess maybe that doesn't happen too often. I don't know.
Not that. It doesn't happen that often.
People like those magnetite rings because they don't like crush your finger; they just shatter.
What are those?
Like the magnetite rings.
How do you spell that?
Magnetite, like MA.
You know what? Google will get my back. Here it is. Nope, search for magnetic rings.
Here, let me find it for you.
Oh, I think I found it. There's an Etsy page for them.
He really needs his real friends right now.
Yeah, they are kind of brittle.
Yo, what's that sound in the background?
Oh, it's just my girlfriend. I'm having sex with her.
Maybe,
maybe. I'll think about it.
So last night, I caught a little bit of this.
And they are magnetic, though.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. Like, are they also magnetic?
Little redheaded girls, they get the idea to trick their.
It seems like it might screw with your phone's like compass and junk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, like, because it's on your hand and you'd be holding your phone with that hand. Like, how magnetic is it?
And then I don't think they really do it anymore, but some phones used to have magnetic sensors for like cases, and they'll trigger like different modes. I don't think that's really a thing that much anymore, but that might be annoying if you keep triggering like portrait theater mode because you keep holding your phone
or lock screen.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken, but I think most phones have magnetic sensors just to help detect directions, like using the Earth's magnetic field as like a pseudo compass.
Yeah. So so they have it for a compass, but some phones have like another one. Like I had one of the original, like the original Droid had one for some reason. I forget.
Had them for a while.
And then like a lot of like I think it was like the LG phone, they'll have the special case that's supposed to do something specific. And if you could actually hold a magnet over that spot and you could trigger that mode, that's supposed to only come with that special case. But if you held a magnet over it, so there's a lot of that in there. So that's what I was getting at.
The original Droid, I had one. Yeah, it had came with like a dock, you could set it up an alarm clock / something or other, and like that would use the magnetic thing on it. I remember. So yeah,
but that's actually a different magnetic sensor than the compass one. Those are specifically in like a specific spot.
Well, those aren't that powerful. It's not like a neodymium or anything.
No, but if your hand goes right over it, I mean, it depends on where you hold it and stuff.
And then they do sell like these magnetic mounts for phones that I have that are like awesome, by the way, but it never has any issues.
Like for your car? Because that's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not likely to cause an issue. I'm just saying it'd be kind of funny because those additional sensors were put in like weird places, and it would be funny if it happened to line up with your Ring and you're like triggering it and you're like, damn it.
Or like those Samsung.
It's unlikely to
cases.
happen because exactly. Those cases often have those special magnets in them.
No, seriously, I think that's just his resting.
This is the third Samsung Galaxy S7 I've had, and every single time I've gotten the line.
Oh, really?
Oh, that sucks.
And I won't buy Samsung.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to get the Samsung next time because I have the Note 5, and I'm not sure if the Note 8 will be any good.
I'm pretty interested in Oppo's new phone because I think they just confirmed that it's going to have dual cameras, and they developed the technology. I guess I'm not sure if they developed the technology is the right term, 3D? But like, no, it's not for 3D. It's so you have like a wide angle and a zoom camera, like the G6 has it. But this camera has I think what they're doing, at least they announced the technology for it. I think this phone's going to have two cameras, one a wide angle, and then the zoom camera is going to have 5x zoom. Optical zoom, and it's actually like it's horizontal and it periscopes, so that's how they get the range.
That's clever.
No bump in the back of the phone because it's mounted horizontally with a periscope. And I'm like 5x. I don't need 5x zoom, but if your phone had a 5x optical zoom, like that's amazing. And then if you still have the wide angle camera, like a dual camera, like that's really cool. So I might wait for that phone or the next Pixel phone. Yeah, or I'm thinking about like a phone that might have or I'm hoping my next phone will have a Tango because I'm really interested in Tango.
Whoa.
Milkshake. Hey, Connor? Not now, Owen. I'm gonna sign these titties. So sit back and watch how it's done, my
friend. Ew. Wow.
Wow, man.
Jeez.
Should we explain to our podcast listeners that at that point he switched from pointing to pointing at a guy's junk? I guess we don't need to anymore.
Julia's missing this.
Yeah, it's probably her favorite part.
I rest my case, Lawrence. You think?
Dang.
He's putting it over the.
I wonder if that's like real or like a fake one.
It's probably real.
He's like just pumping hand sanitizer on it like there's no tomorrow.
Finally heard back from the poppies.
Oh yeah?
Right.
We just don't have enough room for you this year.
What?
Yeah, they had like those like camera phones. There was like more camera than phone before, and they didn't really sell too well.
Yeah, but that's exactly. But like these are just like it's still a phone. It just has a good camera in it now. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, those were the Xperia lines were like camera first, phone second.
Yeah,
but now that the camera tech's getting so small and compact, now it's like it's better than your DSLR, but it's still also just a cell phone. Like,
well, I don't know if
it just happens.
Better.
They're pretty damn good. I mean, the megapixels. I mean, it's not all about megapixels, but my cell phone has more megapixels than my DSLR. And I think, that doesn't make it better, but that does say something about our camera tech that we're cramming into cell phones.
But I do think the bigger sensor trumps.
Yeah.
Things.
They're more light sensitive and all that. You can't really beat that. But like, it's crazy that like my cell phone could take a photo that's high enough quality for like a billboard.
Yeah, it's crazy how like a 4K camera phone, it's like standard, whereas like a 4K like, video camera, it's still like $1,000.
Yeah, like I was just reading about the new Canon T. What? Damn it! I can't forget. I forgot the name.
7D Mark III. 7D.
No.
The 5D Mark IV.
T7i. There we go. That just sounds like a weird name to me. That's why the T7i is like pretty good, but it's still not a 4K sensor. And they're like nothing. There's really no DSLR that has a 4K sensor under $1,000.
Well, Sony. They have
$1,000
A6300.
Is that? And Sony.
Yeah, the Sony A6300. Mm-hmm.
That's 4K.
Yeah.
But it's not a DSLR.
Well, it's a mirrorless. It's got a DSLR sensor in there.
Yeah, but it's still nearly $1,000 though. He's blinding everyone in the crowd.
So yeah, I've got the A6000, and it's a lot of camera for the money.
Yeah.
But there's not that many accessories for it, like battery grips or things like that.
By the way, in honor of kind of stamping a date stamp on this podcast, rest in peace, Adam West.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what he was in.
Well,
I mean besides the obvious Batman, but like
I was going to say, Jared, don't know what. He was Mayor. What's his name in Family Guy?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say those
Mayor
are only
West.
two things
well,
I know
Mayor
of.
West, of course.
Yeah, Mayor Adam West. But that's it for me. I'm like, what else did he do? He was in The Simpsons.
I think.
Yeah, he had a few cameos in The Simpsons.
Oh, like as Adam West though.
Yeah.
Oh, he was actually in the Fairly Odd Parents.
Huh.
Whoa.
He was super old though.
Yeah, I mean he was 89, I think, 88.
And he wasn't looking very good.
Yeah. He did leave a pretty full life, so at least there's that. It's not like I know there have been a bunch of actors recently that have died basically in their prime, and it's like they didn't even.
Yeah. Him dying seemed kind of sudden. I was kind of like, whoa, was he even like on the watch list? It seemed like out of the blue.
From what I'm told, he had leukemia.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yes. So, yeah.
Not good.
It was a short
leukemia,
battle.
not good. You know how we watched that Nathan For You after the movies last time, and he did that PI investigator. Do you guys remember that? Were you guys paying attention? Nope.
And what?
I wasn't here.
Well,
paying attention is not what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know. This was post podcast.
The after show.
It's funny because the after show, the one that you're not a part of if you're only listening to the audio version and not here live. But yeah, it's kind of funny because he was working with a PI investigator to like improve his business on the show Nathan For You, and then like if you go on his Yelp now, he has like a bunch of reviews where people are like, he's great, he stalked me down. He was like just a bunch of reviews that are like that. They're pretty funny. And then Nathan's reviews on there, like it has like a bajillion like likes on it.
Stop doing that, you guys. This is what I'm talking about.
I wonder how they get away with like fake Yelp reviews.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like no one's doing anything about it on that page.
I mean, maybe they paid him or something.
What, to use it in the movie?
No, because Jared was saying on Yelp, if you go on there, the reviews are in there and stuff.
The people who are reviewing it, but because of the TV show.
Oh,
they're adding their own like joke reviews.
Look, I'm sorry, but I've kept you on the
So I hear like people. It's very hard to make fake Yelp reviews because they can like figure that out really quickly.
You can't quit. What do I even do anymore?
Yeah, they started cracking down on that and like Amazon reviews.
Because a while ago, people could just like go on Fiverr and have people like do reviews for their stuff, but now it's a lot harder.
Can I go on Fiverr and get reviews from my Fiverr?
I think you can.
Hire someone to review my Fiverr, and it's like, this guy makes great Photoshop. He's so great, great. Like I never used Photoshop in my life.
See, the thing is, like, for me personally, I don't mind paying for reviews, whether or not they're freaking bad or freaking good. I don't want them to be fake.
Yeah.
I want them to be real people who just don't know my music is out there, and I want them to review my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like how the people on the podcast should review the podcast.
Welcome to the club.
It makes me think of that Black Mirror episode where everything's based on like your social rating.
Yeah.
I need to watch that
lost
show.
Someone.
It's such a good series.
I watched almost the whole third season in VR.
Those shows are 3D?
No, just in VR world.
Oh, okay, I see.
Through the valley of the shadow of
They should make that show in VR.
They should
I actually didn't learn about that show until it was mentioned on the Hello Internet podcast, and I was like, I want to see this now.
Wait, that Squirtle threw up? I mean, that turtle?
Squirtle.
What?
Squirtle. Well, I mean, it was kind of squirting. Not water, but like... Turtle used hydro pump. It's not very effective.
I don't think turtles can do that.
Oh,
Wait, that's impossible.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good shot.
Why?
What?
Bro, you gotta know.
They're just swimming with it, like, burning?
That's it. Very simple.
that is not how you do a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
You have to go to the ocean, for one thing. Or a big
yeah.
lake.
Message, I'll go away. This is kind of for real. Signing off.
He said it. He said his famous line.
She's on tour with All Out Boy.
You guys filming me?
It's been awesome, you know?
Oh, dude, which one of y'all pissed on me?
Feels really good to reconnect with my hometown. I've been living a very simple life. Kind of back to basics. I've been watching a lot of dressage, which is a very elevated...
Fall Out Boy is still a thing?
Yeah,
they're pretty good.
I mean, some legends are told. I mean, some...
Oh my god, no. Some turn to dust, some to gold.
But you will remember them.
This one is like pretty...
Remember them for centuries.
Yeah, for centuries.
Anyway, it's not my best one. Like in retrospect, I probably wouldn't.
Will they be on a KRF 101 in 30 years?
His drawing is so bad.
Oh man, yeah, I can't imagine what all these stations are going to be like in 30 or 40 years. What's going to be like the stuff we listen to now, and it's like,
right?
It's going to be like, it's going to be Skrillex.
It's going to be Nickelback.
Like oldies are going to be like the power metal of today and stuff, and it's going to be just hilarious.
Oh man, that's gonna be crazy.
Speaking of like Fiverr, look
your age.
Look at him selling his art on eBay, just like Fiverr.
At my work, there's one guy who listens to K-Earth, and it's just like 80s music.
It's 11 in the morning.
It's not even like 60s stuff for, you know.
Yeah, because it's so weird though, you know? Because like I always grew up with my coworkers who are always like, oh man, this was when I was a kid, da da da. But now it's happening like to us because there's always people who are like, oh yeah, like classic 90s stuff. I'm like, what do you mean classic? Wait,
yeah,
what?
it's always like playing the 80s and 90s music, and I'm like why?
That was only 10 years ago.
Yeah,
right. But it was like, dang, that was like 20 years ago.
Right.
That's crazy.
Because like when I was a kid, K-Earth was all like Earth, Wind, and Fire, stuff like that.
Big more, all that crap. I had like a well-rounded kind of like group of people that got me into all different types of music. Like I listened to everything from Nirvana to U2 to The Cure, Phil Collins, all the hip hop. Like it's,
but if we're going out,
man.
See, I don't know why like pop music back then was so good, but now it's kind of like not that good.
What are you talking about? Pop
That's
music
not
is
how.
the best.
Yeah, you only think it's good because you're filtered. You're only hearing the good music from the past.
That's true.
In the same way that it'll get filtered, and you'll be like, "Man, remember when pop music from the '90s was so good?
No,
How
but
come
there
it's so
was
bad now. It's because it'll get filtered. All the bad songs get filtered to the bottom.
There was rarely a bad song though in between the 80s and 90s. So that's the point, is that we couldn't find it. Like when you hear people talk about hip hop and the people like me who hate today's rap, like that's what it is. It's that today's artists don't get that. They didn't grow up with the good artists that actually paved the way for them to respect everything that is going on. But
also, one thing is like from like the 60s to like early 90s, you had to be a really good artist to, you know, make music. Now it's like the playing field is a lot lower.
You have to pay for a studio and all that.
Did you know back in the day when they recorded a record, they actually had to have the band play it while they were recording it?
Yeah, you didn't get to do things just like separate it and put it together and then auto-tune it if it sounded a little bit off, you know?
So bad music was basically filtered back then because, you know, you weren't going to spend money on something that sounded like subpar.
But if you like think about it though, like that's because like the reason why like rap and hip hop was so great like in, you know, like the late 80s and the 90s because it was new genre, like it was hitting, it was just coming out, and that's when it was so amazing. But probably to people who were like, what is this new sound, it's horrible, we're like the same as us, we're like, wait, what is this new like horrible music that's coming out, where we actually listen to the lyrics and we're like, this is bullshit, like how does this make sense, you know? But for the kids who are like growing up and that's something that's created at their, you know, youth, it becomes a part of their like, you know, adolescence and stuff. So like, yeah, like when I was growing up, I loved the Spice Girls, but if I were to have listened to the Spice Girls now, like if I was a parent and my kids were, I probably would have been like, excuse me, why are you dancing to this zig zig ah music? Do you know what they're saying? Do you know what this means? Like,
but those Spice Girls was in the era of with like more computer stuff, and it was a little bit easier.
Yeah,
but like back in like the 60s, if there was a song, it had to be good because there weren't any like people like putting songs out that didn't have like record deals and stuff.
The barrier to entry wasn't technology or money; it was talent.
Yep.
And as much as it still is, it's a lot less so than it used to be.
But now there's more competition, so that, to me, that's like the trade-off. It's easier to get into, but now there's more people in there. So it's like, while the barrier was talent before, per se, now it is like, if you're good, you'll be heard versus, like, I think they're like they're the same problem, but they're different. The barrier has been moved down the stream. Before it was hard to just make the music. Now it's hard to get people to hear the music. But no matter what, it was still the end goal was still just as hard. Before, people wouldn't hear your music if it wasn't recorded. Now people aren't going to hear your music unless you're good, because there's just more people to filter you.
And even that's filtered. Like, think about the show The Voice and stuff like that. That was created because there were so many whack singers, and it was like, where are the good singers at? And they wanted to filter that. So,
and also, like, they pick people that are more marketable than like talented, like an American Idol.
Yeah.
Like the second place and third place winners are actually better.
Yeah.
But like the first place people are like prettier. Or, you know,
didn't we like touch on that the other day? And that's the reason why like usually the second and third place are better, because they're not then signed to like usually the winners don't make it big. Like Kelly Clarkson made it big because she didn't actually have to like, you know, sign with American Idol and stuff like that or something. Was it with you guys or was it with someone else?
I think we talked about like really briefly on the last podcast. Yeah, that makes sense too, because when you win, you learn that contract with like Fox or whatever. It's like you're probably doing whatever they want, and they're like doing it for like some alternative motives. Like, oh, this is the winner, let's like milk them for that. But if you're the second and third and you're approached with a contract, they're like approaching you for like more holistic reasons. Like, well, you're good. You came in second, so you can't really use that, but like you were on American Idol, so that's cool, but you're actually pretty good, so how about you make an album with us? And like, that's it. Like, that's the best you're going to get, is like make an album with them. And then if you're good, you'll keep going.
And it might
versus
have more
like, you're the winner of American Idol. You're the winner of American Idol. Oh, look at this. And they're going to just like, after you stop being the flavor of the month, like you're probably dropped from that.
Yeah. So some people had good runs, like Fantasia and Ruben Studdard. Like they had pretty decent, like, music when they came out, and then kind of like went in and out of the spotlight.
Like that also goes to it too. Like you can have the talent, but are you able to keep it up? You know, like.
Yeah.
I think their problem was they were good singers, but not like musicians. Like they couldn't write the music.
Yeah, and then also you have to be a performer. You know, like you can sing, but like in this day and age, people like. You have to be a stage performer sometimes more so than a like singer. Because like look at half of like the mainstream like pop singers. They're not good singers. They're just good entertainers.
Yeah, but they kind of push the bar a lot now.
Yeah.
Or they're just ass at everything, but they have a lot of money to throw around. So that's basically how they become popular.
Yeah, like once you get to a certain point and then you get that money and you get that fame, then it's easier to dish out stuff. But yeah,
that's true.
Like, I'm pretty sure that needs that money and that fame.
No, because then that means you're going to be shit later.
Well, I'd rather be
just be shit now.
I'd rather be shit later than nothing later. At least give me the opportunity.
Wait, who are you asking? Who are you pleading to now?
You guys, you have to give me money.
You guys, let's put on
Let me look at my calculations.
Of this dictator.
There's now a pay fee to enter the podcast.
Let's mute him. We're muting Jared.
No,
I already pay my fee every month. For
You're
the
right.
past 4 months.
Actually, Rest in Peace is the only one who has the right. It's just me and Rest in Peace. Pass. I can't talk.
Well, I donated into Tiffany's computer fund.
That's right, you did. But that's not a recurring monthly.
But I got $10 refund on that.
Yeah, how is her
friend?
15.
How is her computer?
Don't spend it. How do you guys like separate that money? And like, you guys put them in envelopes or something, or just
it goes into a bank account.
Does it accrue any interest?
Very, very little.
Like 0.001%.
It's like zero. Like it's something like that. Either 1 or 5%. Like not percent, but 0.05%. Something
Just
stupid.
Practically nothing.
Yeah.
But they still charge you for like maintaining your account, which is dumb.
Nope. Not my bank.
Your guys don't.
Credit union. No.
I've got BOFA.
Credit union.
Huntington doesn't.
Credit union.
I need to go.
I highly recommend. Yeah, I highly recommend credit unions for everyone.
Because like they charge me like $12 a month for checking, and then like $5 for savings.
Right. Exactly.
And it's like, why?
Mine's sweet. Because my checking account, I get dividends on that. So every month I basically get $50.
Dang, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love it.
Because I figure, like, why would Bank of America charge me if they're already making money from me just by holding on to my money?
That's why I screw those people. Screw those.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I spent so much time thinking about killing them.
And if everyone's interested, my credit union is Consumers Credit Union.
You missed me.
Yeah, CCU. I recommend them. I like it.
I heard
I
something
went specifically with them because of that dividend thing in the checking account. It's a 5%. What?
Sorry. Just to be absolutely clear, they're not sponsoring the podcast in any way, right?
No, I'm recommending them on a pure value proposition.
All right.
No, first Samsung, or not Samsung, but first phones, and now this talk.
Hey, this could help people out. I recommend getting away from banks because their fees are like ridiculous.
I heard something like credit unions all have the same system.
Money.
So you can
they share a lot of
ATMs.
stuff. Yeah. This is that money you save by getting rid of those fees. You could now donate to the podcast and UpDownLeftDie. So
going back to the main point.
Any money you save by learning little tips and tricks, you should just give that right back. Just pass it right back. No, like they often share a lot of things, and there is something like that where you could use like their ATMs. With this credit union, if you hit like the certain, there's like these little things you have to do, like use your ATM card so many times. But they'll reimburse me for any ATM fees I have. So I could use any ATM now. So I actually have more ATMs available to me because any ATM fee is just covered by them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But then again, I also go, why do I need to use an ATM?
Shit, I'm hanging with you guys. Who fucking cares?
That's true.
Don't use an ATM if you want to end up.
I just use like cash back when I go to stores.
Choose between us and your solo.
Since you're on the subject of like saving money and stuff in banks, no banks, can you give international advice? Because I think you need to appeal to your entire audience, and that's global.
Well, I don't have any knowledge on that.
Because this isn't helping. Well, then I don't think you should speak.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I love cash back at the store. It's so convenient.
Yeah, I guess.
Dude, we can't do cash back here.
They don't charge you anything.
As soon as I said it, I was kind of like,
we're 3 Tom Petties.
Yeah, I heard like in other countries they charge you for everything.
You're Tom Petty.
Like with like banks and things like that.
Yeah, it's called like most countries in Asia, I think, and some Eastern European countries, also part of Europe.
So you guys should do the Papa Words?
Fuck yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going alone.
With you guys. Do you want to come with me? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, hell yeah. We're so high.
And the stars are arriving for this.
Wait a minute. I know we're already like towards the end of this movie, but Jared,
Yeah.
where are the subtitles?
Oh man. Oh, because this isn't on my server. That's why.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was wondering why I was having such a difficult time like understanding things, and I was like, I don't get it.
I can't hear this movie.
caption.
Oh, that's because I'm usually reading it.
You, Miley Cyrus.
Same, right? I'm normally reading it, but I'm like, yeah, I can't hear it.
I'm rolling with all these dudes, and with Aquaspin, like
I just know stuff happened. He went through his life.
It's hard
Make
to follow
sure-
the movie and also talk on at the same time.
But make sure they
That's
fly
why
in
we
and
need
out,
dumber movies. Yeah.
so recipes will be
It
happening.
has to be a certain movie. Like other movies,
Wait,
we actually
what?
follow along pretty well.
Because the other movies are
all over the place.
Well, there's two things. Yeah, one, subtitles. Two, the movies are usually like visually driven. This one has a lot of dialogue in it.
Yeah.
Why does OpenSubtitles.org have so many damn pop-ups and ads?
I know, right?
What is with that website? I thought it was like the official place to get like subtitles from.
Surprise, motherfucker! Listen to
like, like on my browser, I have like all the ad blockers, script blockers, like everything.
Yeah.
And I still get stuff sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
how
this
is-
one's insane.
Was that Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
When did Justin Bieber get into this? He should not be in here.
This
They're
whole
making
movie,
fun of
pretty
him.
much making fun of him.
Yeah.
I hate it when he's in on the joke though, like with that Will Ferrell thing.
Yep.
Because then it doesn't make it funny anymore if he's like disparaging his own self.
you ain't nothing but like a fake, sellout, money-hungry, pop bullshit ass manager.
No, like I can't take Mariah seriously right now. Like,
How come?
Oh, yeah, I thought you had left.
That performance.
the performance, the New Year's performance, like it just
Pretty bad.
really unfortunate.
What did they do to her?
She was like so messed up. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was just
Supposedly
unfortunate.
somebody did something.
Drugs or like some kind of intoxication, and then also she probably like was fed up with another thing because her lip sync was off. She like didn't know, like she wasn't singing her own song.
No, it was the earpiece in her ear was dead.
Yeah. But then, like, the
Yeah.
way she was acting, too. But it could have been, like, a mix of, like, because you could also, like, she also might have been fed up with it, but also just, like, didn't give a fuck anymore. And it was just, like, unfortunate.
This is it. Nervous?
I hate how like lip syncing is such a big thing in like performances nowadays.
Yep. At the same time, man, you have no idea what's happened to like certain portions of rap. Like it's a thing now where rappers will rap over the actual song now. They won't even use the instrumental or just put ad-libs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go as far as just ad-libs and then the chorus, so that way if I run out of breath, I'll have those parts to use. But the whole freaking song, like, that's lazy, man. Like, people can't hear you or the song because you're basically going over. Like, it just sounds so sloppy. Like, you guys have to see.
Dang.
And then their beats are, like, way too loud and the bass is too much. Like, they don't know how to.
Our final performer tonight.
It's crazy.
Wait, do you mean like how Eminem rapped over Dido's song many years ago, or
more like if an artist goes on stage and instead of just playing the beat that they rap to, they play the song with their words on it and everything. So you can hear the song in the background and the artist on the mic, but they're both kind of overpowering each other, so it doesn't really kind of mingle the right way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Like-
cheating because
It's because there's so many sounds and so many, like, the beat and the background, like, rap, and then, like, because there's, like, so many layers, and so, like, they usually just play it, and sometimes you'll just hear, like, the rapper be like, yeah, and then, like, everything else go, and you're like, wait, but you're not singing this part. I'm confused. Because you know how, like, when you listen to certain songs, especially, like, nowadays pop and, like, hip-hop and some rap, you have the multiple, like, it's the singer actually, like, doing the rapping, singing, like, the background, and, you know, having the beats. But yeah, like they can't do all of those all at one time. But when you put it together for like just your radio, like edit, like it sounds really good. But yeah, like how can they do all of that? You know, it's not like a cappella, so it's like they're gonna have to just do it all, and then you just sing over it.
At the same time, I realized that they don't, like me, I'm an artist / producer. I actually can produce my own beats and record my own self. I master and mix my own stuff. So I can make my song sound however I want. I can take it out and put in things. Artists, they don't want to go back into a studio and then pay the engineer to then have to make a different version of a song. Like, they're too lazy to do that. They barely want to pay producers for beats. Like, they're so cheap, man.
Yeah. A lot of them just like, because there's songs, and that's why I love the most recent album by Sia, because those are all songs she wrote for other artists, and they're either going to be picked or not. And it's like a lot of, like singers these days, like, yeah, they don't make their own music. They're not singer-songwriters. They'll just choose it, and then if it's not to their liking, it's not to their liking. You know, they can't go in and edit it themselves. They can't change it because that's
I don't like that.
That sucks.
How does it work for like the electronic guys who just like make a song with like synthesizers and stuff?
You mean like
they can do stuff live?
Yeah, exactly.
They can do them live, and like well, I'm trying to think of this one artist who I came across online. I think it's I Am Lax or something. I Am LAX. Like, he's pretty dope. I love his music. I came across him on SoundCloud, and I saw him do his stuff like live, and like he's pretty legit. Like, people who can do that are very talented, and like he has a very 80s like sound, which is dope.
All I want to know who's in that fish costume.
It's not hip hop, by the way. It's Jared. You probably would like it. I'll try to link it or something.
Oh yeah, sure.
That may have just changed the course of time. I swear my mind blows my mind.
What's happening? I just like came back to this.
Oh, maybe that's supposed to parody the shark from
yeah, maybe
the left shark.
He's the cook.
It's Justin.
Mr. Bitch. Don't choke on that. Whoa, what's happening?
I'm gonna have to rewatch this movie like alone. It actually seems maybe it's not good. It only has like a 6 on IMDb, but I don't know. It seems like The Lonely Island, the movie, and that might make it pretty funny. Like, the songs alone seem pretty good.
Michael Bolton, though.
Michael Bolton, yeah.
Well, Hot Rod has a 6.7.
Oh, okay. So then maybe people just don't get it.
Epic sex guy.
It's not, but I wish it was. It just reminds me of that. I guess it was Lonely Island. Yeah, the Captain Jack Sparrow song.
Yeah, that's Michael Bolton.
I know. I'm just saying. That's all. When I see him, I just think of that. But I also just realized that was the Lonely Island.
That's not the guy from The Office.
What?
Wait, which guy?
From The Office? No, we're saying Michael Bolton, because Jared was like, "Hey, it reminds me of that one," and he's like, "Oh, it is the Michael Bolton, like Captain Jack Sparrow song by Lonely Island."
I saw him singing, and I just go, "Yeah, this reminds me of that video," and it's like that's all I think of. But it's like yeah.
What the fuck? That stage manager.
Wait, John, when you mean rat-a-tat-tat, are you talking? Oh,
yo, do they even know each other?
No.
Oh my god. Why is that?
What?
Rat-a-tat-tat. Wait, sorry, I was good because John wrote in chat, "I love rat-a-tat." And for me, I think of Fall Out Boy's song "Rat-a-tat-tat" with Courtney Love. Is that what you're talking about, John?
No, he means the band Rat-a-tat.
Okay, I was like,
yeah,
Fall Out Boy.
They're like a two-guy group.
Wait,
yeah, they're so good. Taco Bell Cannon, man. No, it's spelled differently than the Pokemon.
Oh, right, 2 T's instead of 1 for the Pokemon.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's I thought their name was the Pokemon for a while, and I got sad when I realized it's not spelled the same. I was like, oh man.
You have this one song, Germany to Germany. That one's really good.
Germany to Germany's really good. I like Taco Bell Cannon. So I like that song a lot.
See, I thought you'd be more of a Wildcat guy.
Wildcat's really good too. That whole album's, I have a hard time picking one song from it.
their early albums are good, but their newer stuff, it's okay.
Yeah, it's hit or miss for those newer songs. I think it was like, what is it, like Drugs has like some guy talking in like Russian for like 30 seconds, but then it's good after that, but it's like really annoying to get through that.
I've noticed
that
like
intro.
a lot of people now, like their newer albums just aren't that good.
Yeah.
Like
it's like better produced, but it's hit or miss. Okay.
I think Röyksopp, their new stuff is kind of bad.
All right, well, that's the end of this movie, you guys. So I'm going to do the little outro here. If you guys are interested in joining up on the podcast, you go to UpDown or discord.me/UDLD is how you get into our Discord, and that's how you get on the podcast. Just like Coder Geek here, who came from listening to the podcast and now ended up joining the podcast. What were you going to say?
And it has been a blast. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Welcome.
And this is my first episode too.
Oh yeah, your first episode, but you've been here before. We also have like a second movie we usually watch, and TV shows that if you're listening to podcasts you're not a part of because the episode would be way too long for that. We continue watching for like about a couple, like at least 2 more hours. So post show goodness and whatnot. But again, and we stream. Me and Tiffany, we stream on twitch.tv/UpDownLeftDie Mondays and Thursdays as well. 7:30 p.m. I think this week. I don't have that planned yet, but we post our schedules every Monday. So all that junk. We don't have like an outro yet, do we? Huh? Does anyone have any suggestions?
Jared, but I think that at the end of every movie, we should just have one random person rate it. Because then the listeners can get our stupid input on the movie that we watch.
I like that.
That seems a good idea. Sure.
So one person rates it.
Yeah,
we could all have like a minute, give it like a 30-second review or something each or something. I don't know.
That could work.
We need to use like a different rating method each time, like 2 thumbs up or 2 tails down or whatever.
I gave it 6 bananas, which is awful because this rating system is avocados.
Yeah.
It's a 1 through 5 avocado system, and it's 6 bananas. So I don't know.
I almost don't.
What's the opposite of avocado?
I don't even want to rate the movie yet because, like, what if it's good and we don't know that yet because we just couldn't really.
But that's what I'm saying. If the rating is within context of this Buffer Buddies movie, just night. Like, it's not. You can.
Well,
you can watch it. You can watch it alone. Yeah. You can watch it alone and be like, it's 9, but on Buffer Buddies, it's a 4, or vice versa. Vice versa.
Yeah.
It'll be like where the points don't matter. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like nonsense. Get it? Not nonsense.
Yeah. There should be like a list of all of them.
Edit a drum roll into this.
Yeah. Right. But what if
I would want the rating system to like matter, but within this very, very limited context. Like, I think you should rate it based on the, and I would say for this, I would get for this movie night, I would rate it like a 3 out of 10 for me for movie night. Again, limited context. I'll probably watch it and give it like a 7, but it was a 3 for me.
Jared, my rating, I give it 1 critical condition out of dead.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Right. No one knows what that means.
Being dead is good. Critical condition means you're almost dead, but you're getting there.
I say it was a fatal stabbing, so you're definitely going to get.
I don't like this. I hate this. I can't.
You started it.
What do you mean?
I gave it a normal number. I gave it 3 out of 10.
That's dumb. I think it.
I want to put this on to. Are we doing a website with ratings?
But like it has to be like our ratings, like not real ratings. What's the point of real ratings?
I want it to be real ratings within the context of the show.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Actual ratings. This movie night, I'd give it like 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
I think 10
stars might be a little bit.
Wait. You mean 3 out of 5 pop stars?
Yeah, exactly. Let's make it something relevant to the film. Like, I'll give it like 2 out of 5 big giant electronic helmets, for example.
I like that. Like the Fast and Furious, we should have been like, I give it 3, super fast cars.
I would say for Fast and Furious, it'd be like 4 out of like 5 cars on fire crashed with Paul Walker.
Ooh.
Okay, that's too complicated.
Dislodged.
3 plain T-shirts out of 5.
that cosplay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Someone gets it.
3 stock color T-shirts out of 1 normal T-shirt with a logo on it.
Wait, you guys. Why are we trying to decide on something? We've known from the fact that we tried to create a name for this podcast already took too long. We shouldn't try to decide a name on this podcast. It doesn't work.
Unless we all individually have our own rating names and numbers.
Yeah,
that way, and then I feel like at the
the people who hold on. Let me stop you. Let's end this podcast and discuss this after. I think this is going on a little bit too long.
Yeah, it's a long outro.
Indeed.
So basically, podcast listeners, if you want to join in on this nonsense that we talk about later, you can.
Say that.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
So let's go down the list again. I'm Jared. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. Hi.
Hello and goodbye. I'm Peter, aka Coder Geek 42.
And this was Chris, aka Game Dork.
Okay,
and
this is John. Saying bye.
Insert clever outro here.
Yep.
Julia,
Now, okay, I'm scared. And this is Julia Griffith.
Edit point here.
I want to say, God damn it!
Sorry.
I want to say up, down, left, thigh.
Up, down, left, thigh. I like that.
Okay,
that's very clever.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
We didn't think of
Rest
that.
in peace 120 or Rest Peace 420.
Okay, see you guys next week. Same time, same place.
Podcast listeners.
I just can't believe it. An awkward pause.
My goodness.
Do you have any good recipes?
Oh man.